Hello ESS, welcome back to my channel, or hi, welcome if you are new here. My name is Brenda. If you guys would like to join my little community of BSS, go ahead and subscribe down below and turn on your post notifications so you do not miss when I post another video like this one. Now let's go ahead and get into today's video, which as you guys can see, we are doing a mukbang today and we're going to be reading some spooky stories. And I'm here again with my boyfriend, who I know you guys love so much.
Yeah. I hope so.
Also, go check him out after you watch this video. He has a channel as well, as I mentioned in some of my other videos. And yeah, so I will be inserting some, because we haven't opened any of the food yet, but once we get into it, I'll insert some clips of the actual food that we're eating and not just boxes sitting here. Here, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dig in and start reading some scary stories. Hopefully scary. Hope you guys send me some good ones. Like demanding now.
Better be good.
Better be good.
All right.
Expect top tier footage. Oh. Then this is our first meal of the day. Well, we had nachos earlier.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
this is a busy day. It was a busy day.
Yeah. We did a lot.
I don't want to plug my new nephew or anything, but yeah, my sister just had her second child, third child technically. Yeah. Long story short, but yeah, yeah, Leo, newborn baby, pretty awesome, but it's been a pretty hectic weekend. And yeah, we had a pretty busy day today, so we're eating this at what? 10:13 p.m.
Oh my god,
we're having our first meal at 10:13 p.m.
already. Jesus.
Yeah, so
well, hopefully we could fit a lot of this food, but anyway, we got some pad thai, some pad see ew, and some curry, and we're hungry, so we're gonna just serve real quick.
You already plugged the spot?
Oh yeah, this is the food is from Silver Spoon today.
Yeah. So
if it's bad, y'all know.
Don't come here.
Don't go there.
Silver Spoon Thai in Linwood, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta give me some more carbs.
I'm gonna try to see if I could film.
Get you thick.
B-roll.
Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Us prepping our meal.
Alright, taste test. I always want to say taste every single time, and I'm taste test.
English is your second language, so a lot of forgiveness here.
Okay. Good broccoli.
Jinx. That's good chicken. I'm just happy that we're eating.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We're running around doing a million things today, I felt like. And I had said that that I would get a break from filming today by just doing this video and like just eating whatever, and I still ended up filming another video. I was like, why not?
That's how hard she works. She works hard to entertain you guys. Let's just turn this off. I'm so hungry.
Spicy water. Let's get into it. Alright, it says, first story number 1. It says, hi Brenda, my name is Maggie. I am new to your channel and already became a big fan of your videos. I'm glad, Maggie, thanks so much. It says, hope this makes it into one of your videos. I have tons of stories that have happened to my family, but since this is a long one, I'll submit them at another time. This story is something that happened to my sister Maya about 15 years ago. My sister and her husband had recently moved into a new built home. She was a stay-at-home wife with no children at the time. Every morning, her husband would leave to work around 5 a.m. She would get up, pack his lunch, kiss him goodbye, and go back to sleep. One morning while she was sleeping, she began to feel a small breeze underneath her bed sheets. She said it felt like somebody was beginning to crawl up into the bed. I hate that.
Sleep.
She was still half asleep and thought it was just her husband who came back home and was trying to be kinky. She reached down underneath her sheets only to feel a head full of curly hair, which her husband does not have.
Oh.
She freaked out, kicked her feet, and pulled the bed sheets, but no one was there. She called her husband, my mom, and sister to explain what happened, and everyone was shocked. She spent the rest of the day downstairs until her husband came. Our family ended up nicknaming it El Pervertido, which means the pervert, after my older sister Katrina
That's great.
experienced someone running their finger over her butt crack. What?
It's ghosts, man.
While laying on my sister Maya's bed. She still lives in the same home but has not experienced any more issues. I've never asked her what her perspective was regarding her experience, but my brothers would make fun of her and tell her it was my mom's coworker who apparently had a crush on her and creepy enough had curly hair. Oh my god, that'd be even scarier if it was an actual
Just
person.
a finger in the butt crack?
Just
There's nothing sexy about that.
He's just a pervert. He's like, I'll take anything. That's so creepy. But yeah, if it was the coworker and he just somehow booked it out of there, I think that's more scary than a ghost.
Ugh.
I'd be like, someone call the police.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Okay, and that was the end of Maggie's story. Thank you for sharing with us, Maggie. We enjoyed hearing about a pervert ghost. That was great. Okay. Let me take another bite.
Yeah. Eat it while it's hot.
What would you do if a ghost touched your butt crack?
Someone stuck their finger in my ass. Same thing I say now. Absolutely not. I would try to find that ghost butthole and I'd do the same thing. I'd be like, hey, how do you like it? Yeah. And hopefully he gets creeped out and then he moves out.
He's like, hey, what the hell?
Unless he's into it, he's like, ooh.
You-
He sticks around. Oh no. And then we have to start dating. No.
Oh, the pervert ghost from Scary Movie.
Oh yeah.
It's him. You're so hungry.
What would you do? I know I'm making you eat and talk. But what would you do?
I'd move out on site.
Yeah.
Like, oh. But, I mean, she said she didn't experience anything else anymore.
He got everything he wanted.
What if it was just a breeze and she thought it felt like somebody touching her butt?
I don't know. That's a really specific kind of breeze, though.
Right between her butt cracks.
Yeah. The things people are willing to live with, sometimes I don't believe it, but it's just like, yeah, if it's your house, you don't want to move out just because a breeze or something kind of spooked you. So I understand why people stay, but it's still freaky.
And newly built.
Yeah,
No.
scary.
Story number 2. She says, hello, I'm Alexa. When I was little, I moved into my old house, which I believe is very haunted. At first, when me and my parents moved in, everything was fine, but later we wanted to get another house. I had a small white dog that I would keep outside in the backyard, but everything started with little things. They would turn on, for example, radios and TVs. We had one of those radios that you had to plug them into the wall for them to work, so we would unplug them at night and they would turn on. At that point, we were living in one of my father's friends' house, which was right across from our room. And near the back of the house, there was a sofa and a dining table. Normally, I would get up in the morning and feed my dog, but one day I woke up to having a branch... Oh, what? I woke up to it having a branch in its throat and sadly dead.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Damn
oh
it.
God.
I hate it when the dogs die, man.
And they
This
always
is
do
real
that in
life.
scary movies too. Okay, then she says, I remember one time we were about to sleep. When we turned the lights off, my dad felt someone pinch his foot. And so he looked and his foot had the color of when you get a bruise or something. Of course he got mad, but things get worse. He just got mad. He's like, what the hell? Who pinched me? My dad's friend once came to our room asking if we were making noise. I was the only child at the time, and he said that he saw 2 kids playing in the sofa, but we sort of ignored it, thinking he was imagining things. Later, my dad went to a party, and me and my mom stayed home, and we were in our room with the door locked. When someone tried opening the door, you could see the doorknob turning, but thank God it was locked. She's just like, oh, it's fine. The door is locked. We looked to see if anyone was there, but we did not see anyone. We asked my dad's friend if it was him, but he said no. My mom got scared and called my dad, and that night we moved, and later to find out someone died in the house we were living.
Oh, great.
I hope you enjoyed my experience with my whole house.
That's how it ends?
Yeah, that's it. You have the permission to post this with my name. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, yeah, someone died in the house.
The
That's
end.
it. Well, I guess that's all you could really say when, oh no.
I want to follow up. I want to know more. I want to know who died, how they died, and not where they died. And we know where they died.
In the house.
Yeah.
She's like, we moved out. It doesn't matter.
What's her name?
Alexa.
Alexa, we want answers. So can you do some follow-up research and then please email to her?
Send
Oh,
us the documentation of your house.
Yeah. Give us your address.
Well, she doesn't live there anymore.
Okay,
She's
good,
like,
yeah.
She's like, we peaced out.
Can I get some more?
I think the scariest part of that one was the radio part, because if the only way for them to turn on was to plug them in, and they were just turning on, I would be like looking for a battery somewhere in the radio to see if it was battery operated by chance, where you could use both.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how else would they have turned on?
Exactly. Oh, God.
Well, I guess the ghost.
Yeah.
Just using up its energy to power a radio so it could freak someone out. He's just like, heh heh.
It's just a prank, bro. So, this ghost grabs the dad by the toe. And, yeah. Underreaction. He's just frustrated.
He's like, oh!
He's just like, you know? Like the kids left a bag of flaming poop on his front. I don't know, man. I think
And then the poor doggy died.
Yeah.
But did the dog accidentally just eat a branch? Or did the ghost give it to it?
Either way, something happened. And
And it's sad.
yeah, it's out.
Thank you, Alexa, for sending that story in. Also, I need to reply to a different story that she sent me because she attached a video and it doesn't work.
Whoa, what? A video?
Mhm.
It's like footage?
Yeah.
Of
like,
ghosts?
She had a UFO sighting.
What?
Yeah. But the video doesn't work. It's like the file is probably corrupted or something, but it does not let me open it. It doesn't let me save it.
Aliens.
Aliens.
They're
They were
hiding.
like, ooh, whoa.
Yeah.
You can't
Whoa,
show
whoa,
people
whoa, whoa.
that.
That was between you and me.
Hey, what do we do?
You just share it.
What is
I
that?
snapped you that.
That was for your eyes.
FYE, for your eyes only. Oh, wait, that's FYO.
FYI.
Wow, I'm stupid.
Okay, and finally, moving on to story number 3. Hope you guys are ready to get scared.
I am.
She says, "Hi Belleza, I love your channel. These are me and my cousin's paranormal stories." Thank you, Yami. I'm glad that you like my channel. Alright, she included stories from her cousin and then her own stories as well. So, first one is her cousin's story. It says, "So first off, nothing paranormal has happened to my cousin's family before. One day her neighbor who was moving gave my cousin Lupita an old porcelain doll that was beat up and missing pieces of the doll's face and body. Keep in mind the doll had pretty blue eyes." It's kind of rude to give somebody like a beat up doll there. You want this?
Yeah. First of all, a doll.
Yeah.
Terrible present. Porcelain.
Porcelain
Awful.
doll.
Yeah, awful. Beat up though. What's the budget here?
She's like, "You want it? I guess."
Yeah, that's awful.
It says, "So Lupita put the doll on her kitchen table, which was 20 feet from her room, and the next morning the doll was staring at her with red glowing eyes."
Damn it.
"And the doll only moved at night." Throw it away. Throw it away.
Only moved at night?
Yeah.
Like you're disappointed during the day, didn't
She's
do a little dance? Only at night.
She was trying to get footage of it.
That's why? Why stop keeping these things?
It was like Chucky.
How did it move? That's what I want to know. How did it move?
Probably position.
Oh, just like...
Yeah.
Okay.
It said then she started putting it in places farther and farther away from her room. But it would always come back closer and closer to her. Then she had enough and put it in the trash can in her kitchen, and it disappeared. They didn't throw it away or anything, it just disappeared. But Lupita still sees glowing red eyes every night. She's still there!
Dude,
she's still
find the eyes and then choke that little thing.
She's like,
"Oh, okay, I'll stop coming back. It's like, yeah. I'm the boss.
That's just like in the Annabelle movie where they tried throwing her away and then she just kept coming back.
Yeah.
And they were like, what?
But it turns out this doll went on vacation or something. She just got tired of haunting for a while and like, I'm back.
It's like, vacay.
You miss me?
Alright, so this is her cousin's second story. She calls the spirit El Niño. So El Niño only comes at night, of course. But weirdly, he doesn't do anything to Lupita, but to her parents. She scares them and gets angry at them. But when my tia cusses at him, the spirit goes away. But still haunts my tia and tío. And they always hear him at night walking through the kitchen. And their dog always barks at El Niño. And the spirit is still in their house to this day. They gotta get a blessing.
Yeah.
Unless they're fine, they're like cool with him. Like he just like lives rent free. He's just like, I'm just hanging out. It's fine. That's so scary though. If my dog was barking at somebody all night and then they were like, "Oh, it's just a ghost," I'd be like, huh?
Oh, just a ghost? Okay, cool. Let me just go back to sleep now. No!
Lupita's parents are just in denial.
Are all your subscribers like really brave or something? Because, dude, I would not even...
That's what it sounds like. I'm like, y'all brave.
Yes, seriously.
Especially because I get a lot of comments from them being like, "I'm watching this at night."
Don't.
I'm like, how?
I can't do that. You know I can't.
I stopped doing that a while ago because I was having a hard time going to sleep. I was like, maybe I should stop watching these videos at night.
Even anything like, even an ad for like a movie.
Oh yeah.
Because sometimes I'll watch like YouTube on like before I go to bed, and then like an ad for a scary movie comes. I can't sleep afterwards.
I don't know why they do that. They suck. I'm like, it's the middle of the night. I'm scared.
I know, it's the worst. It's not even a scary movie either. It's like a I don't know, just a thriller.
Yeah.
It'll still freak me out.
Alright, so she includes a story of her own. Not her cousin's anymore. She says, "So I've never had a paranormal thing happen to me before, till this one night. I couldn't fall asleep, so I watched my phone till 12 a.m. And I started drifting off, so I turned off my phone and turned over to sleep towards my wall. My wall side is a good 5 feet away and from the door, and my closet is on my back." Or her back was facing her closet. Then I suddenly had the dreadful feeling of being scared. Then I felt someone was sitting on the edge of my bed. Why do they always do that? Why do ghosts always do that? My family all fell asleep 2 hours ago, so I didn't want to be that stupid kid from the movies to turn around to see what it is. But curiosity got the best of me, and I ignored my fear and slowly opened one of my eyes, and I instantly closed it because on the side I was sleeping on, I saw the spider skinwalker creature on my ceiling corner. Then I started thinking, holy Cheetos, this is something paranormal. Then I don't know how, but I fell asleep, and thankfully it never came back, and haven't experienced anything paranormal since, besides my dogs staring at stuff and the house making noises. But that's a whole other story time. Hope you like these stories. A spider skinwalker. That sounds awful. Is that what that thing is? That picture everyone uses of a skinwalker with eyes glowing? I don't remember the name of it.
I don't know what a skinwalker is.
Oh, it's like a Native American folk tale.
Oh, okay.
It's like they're like shapeshifters, basically.
Got it.
They mimic other things, but they're actually...
So if a skinwalker is mimicking a spider, isn't that just a spider then?
I guess
Isn't
so.
it just a big spider?
Yeah.
Well, not just a big spider. It's terrifying to me.
I'd be so scared. Just like taking up that whole corner of the ceiling.
In the Chamber of Secrets. Oh. That scene makes me want to throw up. Yeah. Ew, gross. Spider anything? Get it out. I don't like it.
Alright, so let's talk about these stories. So, porcelain doll, first of all. Why?
Yeah.
Just why?
Terrible.
I was just throwing it away. If the neighbor gave it to me, I'd be like, oh, thanks, and directly in the trash
I'll
can.
get you one for our anniversary.
No.
You just open the box and you immediately just throw it on the ground. Like, huh? I knew you'd do that.
Cause didn't that lady in the Annabelle movie ask for that doll for their anniversary? Like it was a collectible when he first bought it, like the original one. The lady's like pregnant.
I don't remember that movie. Yeah.
Well, she been wanting the doll, the Annabelle doll, for a long time. And she's like so happy, and she's so ugly, and I'm just like, why would you ask for this? She was like, oh my god, how did you find it? And he's like, nobody else wanted it.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You can have it.
He didn't actually say that, but I was like, I don't think anyone else was looking for this doll. Nobody else wanted it.
It's like those people who collected Beanie Babies back in the day.
At least those are cute.
Yeah.
There's some creepy looking ones, but they're like weird.
Well, even like Raggedy Ann was the basis, or is what
That
Annabelle
is what
was.
the actual Annabelle is.
Yeah, the most harmless looking design.
Yeah, but they wanted to like amp it up and make her look even more scary.
Yeah, just like those dead eyes and that awful haircut. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the worst.
Not even cute. Like, who would want that Annabelle doll? So
Yeah.
that's the thing about these haunted doll movies and stuff. I'm always like, who would want that?
Yeah.
But there are people like that that woman who married the zombie doll.
Oh yeah, she's fucking weird.
Yeah, so there are people. There's an audience, so I don't know.
And the girl that I watch, Loie Lane, she buys haunted dolls off of eBay. And she has them like sitting. I don't know why.
Why?
And they have like backstories to why they're haunted. Like they'll write it down, like what kind of spirit they are. They'll be like, this spirit is friendly and
I don't give a shit. Keep that friendliness miles away from me.
Anyway, Yami, thank you for sending in those stories. They were spooky. And you all are brave as always. I don't know how. Because I always reference that the very few experiences that I've had, I try to even debunk them myself. Because I'll like talk about it, but I'll be like, I was like 7 years old. What do I know? And I always try to do that because I don't want to live with it. It's just like I don't want to live with the fact that I probably experienced something paranormal because it really freaks me out. Like I've never at a day where I could actually make sense of everything. I've never had an experience, so I'm like, these are memories and they're blurry and they're like faded. So I'm like, did I really see it like that, or did my mind make it up?
Isn't that called like repressed memories or repressed trauma?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good.
I'm like, just fuck it, just put it in the bag.
That's very healthy.
I'm like shoving it down. I'm just like, this never happened. It was fine.
I'm fine.
Loved my house in Lancaster. It was wonderful.
But I think if you go back, a bunch of memories will be triggered.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Even just look, when I went to look it up, and then just looking at the front of it, I was like, oh my god, like I remember me and my siblings would turn on the sprinklers in the front yard. We were like, and that's where I also first learned how to ride my bike in that neighborhood. And like I remember all of that. So maybe if I went in, I'd be like
maybe that's why you don't know how to swim, because you had a bad experience as a kid. There's like a ghost in the pool and you're like, no.
I'm like, ah.
And that's why you can't swim today.
Don't tell people I can't swim. They're gonna throw me in the pool.
She's a great swimmer.
They're gonna be like, oh, so you can't swim. Okay guys, that is going to be the last story that we're gonna read today.
Is it?
Yes.
Dang, I missed you guys. Keep bringing those stories in though. That was fun.
Did you want to read one or something?
No.
Really? Or you just wanted to
They
do
like
more?
it when you read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I know. I can't read, so.
But yeah, I know it was only 3 stories, but as I said, I have a limited amount. So if you guys have more to send in to me, you guys already know, and I always post it in the description as well, to send it into my email, beyondbellezaparanormal@gmail.com. That is the best way and the main way that I find the stories. So I usually don't look at any other areas, just I go through my email because it's easiest for me. So yeah, but before I end the video, as always, today's comment shout out goes to this person right here. Thank you so much for leaving a nice comment, and as always, if you want to be the next comment shout out, all you have to do is leave me a nice comment below. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed watching us try to talk and eat at the same time.
It's hard.
It's so hard.
It's really hard.
I don't know how people do it. I guess that's why authentic mukbangs are just them like going in and just being like,
Which ones do you watch? The Caveman channel?
They're like, yeah, good. But yeah, guys, anyway, hope that those stories were scary to you. And as I said, make sure to go check this guy out if you want.
You don't have to.
And yeah guys, thank you so much. Hopefully I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to stay safe and be kind. Bye bye guys.